Hey everyone, this is a review of the Chuwi 12.3. This is the newest laptop from Chinese budget laptop maker Chuwi. So first let's talk specs of this laptop. It runs an Intel Celeron N3450. It has 6 gigs of RAM with a 12.3 inch 2K display, 64 gigs of internal storage, and as for ports, there's one USB 2.0 right here, a micro SD card slot, a headphone jack. This is like to lock your laptop. A USB 3.0 port. No, USB 3.0 right here. Micro HDMI out. A microphone. And where you charge your laptop. I wish they let you charge via USB-C, but it is what it is. So, build quality of this laptop, it's mostly good. It's all metal. The hinge moves a little bit, but not too badly. So wobbles a little bit. So when you open, it wobbles for like about half a second and then stops. Maximum angle is I think 145 degrees. So overall, pretty decent. You might be thinking right now, the bezels on this laptop look quite chunky, especially compared to a laptop like a Dell XPS 13. And you know, and you'd be right. For example, I have on me also a Huawei MateBook X. And if you put the two laptops side by side, it's night and day, the difference in bezels. So this is the Huawei MateBook X. The bezels are a lot slimmer. So that means the whole device is a lot more portable. But it's not a fair comparison. You know why? Because this Huawei laptop costs $1,400 US. Whereas this Chuwi 12.3, the price is $299 US. $299, not even $300. So this is a very cheap laptop, and for this price point, it's excellent actually. I'm just gonna do like Flossie Carter does and just get all the stuff I don't like out of the way first. So there are a couple of bugs. For example, the brightness, the screen brightness stops at 75% for some reason. Okay, so right now it's at 0%, 25%, 50%, 75%, and after that it just stops. When you go to 100, it doesn't get any brighter, but that's fine because the screen gets bright enough. It gets 450 nits of brightness at 75%. So right now this is at 0%, and it's still pretty visible. I've used this laptop outdoors and it's fine. So right now I'm just gonna leave it at 50%. Another thing I don't like, it's the speakers are at the bottom. So even though the sound that they pump out is kind of loud, I find it gets muffled precisely because it's facing the bottom, so it's covered by the table. Give me a second, let me set up a video. So as you can see, this is at max volume right now, so the sound is a little bit muffled when you just leave it on a table. When you lift it up a little bit, it gets a little bit better. Let me play another video because not everyone likes basketball, right? So let's play like a movie trailer. So the sound right now, it gets a little better when you lift it up. Speakers down here, I wish the speakers weren't at the bottom. Okay, one more thing I don't like and that's it, because overall this is not a bad review at all, okay? So the keyboard, I wish it was a little bit more spacious, a little bit bigger. The keys are a little bit small, but still the typing experience is good. The travel is good, but this power key being in this corner, it means a lot of times when I'm trying to hit backspace, I'll accidentally hit the power key and the laptop will turn off the screen. But luckily, there's a way to fix that by going into control panel, and you can change it so that when you press the power button now, nothing happens. So now, I've got all the bad stuff out of the way. Let's talk about the good stuff. First of all, This is only $299 for a $300 laptop. It works really well. The screen, it's pretty damn good. This is the same panel as on the Microsoft Surface Pro 4. 12.3-inch 2K display. It's 2736 by 1824, so basically 2K display. I like the 3:2 aspect ratio, and as you can see, colors are really good, really vibrant. Viewing angles are good too. And as mentioned earlier, 450 nits of brightness, so even outdoors I've been using it and it's been fine. Let me open a couple of other photos. So colors accuracy looks good. Overall it's very vibrant. The details are nice. And even though the keyboard is a little bit small, again, I'm still able to type fine on this. I did a typing test on typingtest.com and I got 97 words per minute on this keyboard. My real speed on a proper keyboard is 103, so it's good enough. I'm a writer, like my day job is a writer, and I've been using this laptop for 2 weeks, writing papers, writing emails, and mostly no complaints at all. Like it's pretty damn good. Not the best. The trackpad it's also quite good for a budget laptop. Unfortunately, they have the gestures, the Windows shortcuts gestures. So for example, if I swipe from the side, it brings out the control, the action center. And I actually don't like that because I find that I keep accidentally triggering it. So I wish the trackpad didn't have those shortcuts, but otherwise I can get along. I can use it fine. You can tap on the trackpad as a click, and there's also right and left click that are pretty clicky, so it feels good overall. The camera on this, it's a 2 megapixel, so obviously it's not amazing, but again, it's a $299 laptop. So I took a photo earlier. I took a video earlier. So.
Hey, what's up, man? This is a test. So I'm recording a video off my phone. Recording 2 megapixel camera.
So as you can see, the quality, it's a little blurry. It's not clear, and the lighting is not good. But it's, you know, it's fine. It gets the job done. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna use a laptop to take selfies anyways, right? So the battery in here, it's 10,000 milliamp, and it's been giving me about close to 6.5 hours of battery life on a single charge, which is pretty good. Sometimes I get 7, but I would say average 6.5 hours. So again, the laptop. It's not as small as a Huawei MateBook X, obviously, but it's still quite portable. It's quite sturdy when you close it. It's a pretty good size. It's not too heavy, so I've been bringing this with me everywhere as a working laptop, and it has been getting the job done. It does get a little bit hot when you push it a little bit. I'm not a gamer, so I didn't game on this, but I know that for a fact this laptop isn't ideal for gaming, obviously. So don't expect to run really graphic intensive games on this. But what I do with the laptop is I would have Chrome open with like 20 tabs, you know, with like Google Drive and Asana and all these other apps that I use to work. And I'll have Spotify open streaming music, or Skype open, and just like bunch of other apps open at once. And sometimes the bottom of the laptop will get a bit warm. If you put it on your laptop, you put it on your lap, it will feel a bit uncomfortable, but overall on a table it's fine. Performance doesn't suffer. Like I haven't experienced any lag. Everything just zips around pretty smoothly. So overall, for $299, I think this is a pretty good budget laptop. It's a really good budget laptop. I highly recommend it if you just need a laptop to do work. If you're just someone who needs to, like a business traveler who likes to check emails a lot and just need to get shit done. The screen, it's also good. Obviously, for this price, this screen is amazing actually. So I highly recommend the Chuwi 12.3 if you are in the market for a laptop and you don't want to spend more than $500 US. Thanks for watching.